I've got like 3 things in the can all ready to go, but uh, I'll clean that up in a minute. I wanted to start this fire just because I wanted to finish. You can see it's getting a little lighter out. I'm not quite sure what time it is. I guess I can do time check.
It's 7:23.
Mickey thinks it's funny that it's 7:23 in the morning, and in Winter Park, which is the capital of art in the entire world here at, Preacher Mac's Worldwide headquarters. But I had put the wood at the door. What was it? About 5:30 or so. Front door, and you see the wood is in the back of the truck still, and of course, my sound stage is not yet. Well, all right. I knew I was going to show my life on tape, but it's not on tape anymore, is it? No. See, I'm taking this and I'm stacking it into a bucket. There's some kindling out in the truck that gotta get her name straight. Is it Bonnie or Bonnie? I don't know. Tony thinks it's Bonnie, but I kept saying Bonnie. She said yes, Bonnie. So if I'm wrong, then I'm just wrong. And I was always wrong before. But I wouldn't say wrong now, I'd say mistaken. And mistakes are learning experiences. Speaking of which, I've cleaned this place up so many times and changed things around. I'm getting close to a final design of what the studio will be. I love these hardwood floors, but I might just have to put the carpet back down. I'll see. No, put the carpet out and then the breezeway. We'll see. But so, let's see. The way I can do this right now is I've got this gooseneck set up. I'm just gonna slide you into there. Make sure I don't turn you off accidentally. Welcome to my fireplace. I got to keep this thing kind of a little bit away from it because it keeps kicking off. I was doing a time lapse of some real cool stuff where it was just going poof, poof, But it was so hot, it turned this one off. It turned off a couple other pads that I've got. But anyway, so I threw that stuff in there from the bamboo out there. It's just a bunch of brush and some of these things that grow at the bottom and then they fall off. They burn real hot. But I'm just gonna get this bad boy going. I want to get it hot. I don't want it to smoke up. And I've got to open up some windows because you got to have that cold air return. If you don't have that, then you're just gonna have smoke, right? So you can see I really didn't do anything special in there. I don't know if I really want to fire it up like this. I'm going to open up a window real quick. I'm just going to leave you there. And what the heck, I'll open up a window in a second. Let's get this bad boy going. Now I'll open up a window. So this is the way things were intended. In the 50s and 40s, you would have a fireplace. It's all brick. I'm going to clean this up with a bar brush and maybe some muriatic acid, It'll look real nice. But you've got all this brick and everything that heats up from the fire, and it radiates through the house. There's a little wall right here, a knee wall, also a brick. And what happens is that brick heats up, and that warmth from the hearth warmth, this is all the stone down here on the floor, radiates through the house, and that's what keeps it warm. So I think that's been lost a little bit because I'm really not allowed to have a fire. It's in my lease. I'm not allowed to use a fireplace that I pay $1,350 a month to have the opportunity to use. And in the house I just came from, I was not allowed to use a fireplace, period, because I had smoked up the house. And where there's smoke, there's fire. Now, this isn't the only SoloStove that I have. I have this one that I've had forever. This is the type of technology that they use. This lid is everything. This is almost like a paint can, but it's a double wall. And then there's air that comes in from the bottom. See the logo? And these things discolor, but they're cool. It's kind of like a patina, right? So this one I've actually used inside this one when I just want a smaller fire, just to have a fire and they heat a little bit. But you gotta stoke this one, not stoke it, but you gotta feed it because it's an incinerator. See that ash? That's the finest ash you'll ever see, probably. Now I'm gonna make art out of that ash because I'm an artisan. That's what I do. But if I get this hot enough and just check on it, I'm gonna be feeding it with stuff that I want to get rid of. Papers that I don't want people to see. Just because I just know they won't exist anymore, and I won't be looking at them again and again and again, or put them in a garbage bag and then wonder if what I'm looking for at the moment isn't in there. So yes, I'm a manic depressive. I have PTSD. I'm also an INFJ, very high on the Myers-Briggs scale, according to a very high level at University of Central Florida, PhD. So I absorb emotions from people and their feelings, and sometimes their thoughts, yes. So what? I have to be by myself. I can have Tony around for a little while, but I have to be by myself, mostly. That's why I have to set up my RV for me. It has to be handicap accessible because I'm handicapped. Oh, I hate that word. No, I'm not. I'm just unable to perform certain functions at this time. I can walk just fine. I just have to stop every now and again. Okay? All right. Let me straighten this out. So I'm setting up my easel so that I'm going to start painting again. I haven't allowed myself to, and I don't know what I'm waiting for now. So I'm going to paint, and I'm just going to go ahead and do it, like this. Not show you what I do. Go ahead and paint. Don't think of what I do as rules, because I make up my stuff even as I go along. That's the fun part, is making stuff up. The hard part is not messing with the fire. Oh yeah, there comes a time when you have to. You look at it, it's already in just under 10 minutes from start to finish. We're at 9:35 right now. 9 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm going to end this by saying the two words that end things and let me move on to the next task of the day, which a lot of times my iWatch will tell me, hey, what are you doing right now? It's time to move on to the next thing if you're stagnant. So I learn exponentially by watching myself on these things, telling myself what to do, and then watching it ad nauseum if I have to until I get it done. Then I move on to the next business of the day, which I'm going to right now by saying these two words. Thank you and ciao, baby.